Hey everybody. Were you one of those people that's always like to argue? Maybe you were part of the debate club in high school. Well, if that's the case, then I have the perfect game for you because today on Joker Reviews, we're going to be reviewing Super Fight. Okay, everyone. Super Fight is a pretty simple game. It's a fun party game because there's not a lot of rules that you have to understand and there's not a lot of things that can be misconstrued. So, what you're going to do is each person is the two people that are participating, if you're playing with the basic rules, are going to draw a hand of three white cards and three black cards. And what you're going to do is you're going to choose your fighter out of the three white cards. So let's say Pikachu. Pikachu is going to be our fighter. And then you pick out one of the three black cards. Can teleport goes blind. Okay, so here can teleport but goes blind for 10 seconds after each use. So that's gonna be your fighter right there, and then the person that you're facing is also gonna have a hand of three white cards and three black cards, and these will go off to the side. They will pick their thing. So let's say Jack Bauer from 24 fame, and he's going to be able to super jump, and the other ones get put into separate discard piles, just like the previous player. And now you reveal your fighters. These would be face down, but you'd reveal your fighters at the same time. And to complete your fighter, you're going to reveal one more black card at random to each fighter. And this is now Jack Bauer, who can super jump and is really, really stupid. And this is Pikachu, who can teleport but goes blind after 10 seconds of each use and is a pinata. So now what happens is the debate step. The two players debate on whether or not they think their player can go up against the other player and win, and then the table votes. And the winner gets to stay on the table, and the loser is removed. The winner then has to face the next player as you go around the table. And it comes down to kind of the same kind of things with like an apples and apples are Cards Against Humanity. Whoever wins at the end, whoever has the most cards, is whatever set you've decided, whatever number you're going up against. There's a couple of variants, and the variants are either a battle royal, so like the entire table can do that same step right there, where you can determine whether or not you're drawing at random for the third card or you're being able to pick another one from your hand, but it's a free-for-all. Everybody's going up against each other. And the other one is a villain, which is you pick one player to be the villain, and they get to play extra cards to make their character a little bit stronger, and then the table has to go up against them on why they can defeat the villain. So it's a pretty simplistic game. Not a lot that you have to understand or try and get straight in the rules. And now that you kind of know how it works mechanically, let me go over my thoughts on whether I like the game, whether I don't like the game, whether I think you should go pick up your own copy. Be back in a bit. Now that you know the mechanics of Super Fight, let's get a little bit into my thoughts on the game itself. It's a fun party game. You can mix with a lot of people. You don't have to take it too seriously. It's not meant to be taken seriously, but it's a great game if you have like a lot of mixed company, a lot of people that might not want to do a lot of tactical or technical games that take a lot of setup or a lot of thought or rules explaining. It's really easy to explain the rules, as you can see when I was explaining the mechanics of the game. It's really funny. There's a lot of fun cards in there that can be combined with the different powers I mean, they're supposed to be kind of powers, but some of them are kind of handicaps, but the combination of them is really fun. And depending on the group that you're playing with, it can be like a lot of laughs. It's a great game if you have like a party where maybe there's a little bit of drinking going on, or if you're at like something like a convention and you're sitting in the game room and you're trying to get a game that people can just come over and hang out and play for a little while. They can pick it up, they can leave, and it's not a big deal. It's similar to one of those Cards Against Humanity or Apples to Apples or What Do You Meme, any of those kind of games that is just really pick up and play, really easy, and kind of is a great staple. There's a ton of expansions, and I will be doing some content on some of the expansions that they have, but just for the base game, there's still a lot of play in the base game. I've played it a fair amount, and yeah, I come across cards that I've already played, but the combinations are probably not going to be the same. You're not going to draw the same random cards. You're not going to have the same people with the same cards, so there's always different combinations. There's always different ways to debate and things like that. It's just a really fun game. I would definitely recommend picking up a copy for yourself. It's not particularly expensive anywhere you go, and neither are the expansions. And the expansions all have great themes and stuff. And like I said, we'll go over that in a future video. But if you do want to pick up your own copy of Super Fight, then there's going to be a link in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. It's no extra cost to you, but it really helps out the channel. And if you like these game reviews, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know what's up, and I'll catch you in the next game review, guys.